Hey there, comic book fans. Back from the comic shop again this week. Pretty big week. 9 books, though one was a replacement, so there's really 8. Plus, I got a few things at Mocha Fest to show you that I got at Mocha Fest. We'll start with top of my printer comics. There we go. We got a Howard Chaykin Miracle Man cover and a what's his name again? Terry Austin on the inks and Marshall Rogers. I couldn't remember Marshall Rogers' name. Marshall Rogers on the pencil. Nice, terrible 10-speed bicycle ad, but the cover itself is nice. So I had these two on top of the printer all week. Now, I'll replace them with 2 new ones to look at. Let's see, what did I get at Mocha Fest? Hell, Florida by Tom Bone. I was there representing my school, Pratt. So these guys were at the table next to me. So I picked this one up from them. It's about a bunch of stoners living in Florida kind of thing. And I picked up that. And also at that table was John Allen's The Well. I think this one's from Drawn and Quarterly. What is it about? Veronica's 24 and tired of her crummy boyfriend, of living with her parents, of feeling stalled out while everyone else moved on. But as she gets more comfortable with the office and the people in it, Veronica stumbles onto surprises in the dark and leave her questioning everything she knew about the world and about herself. You got me. But it's pretty neat looking. I think it's adult too. It just looks cute, but it's really not a cute sort of thing. So I picked up the it's funny. I looked around a bit, but I ended up just getting stuff from the guys at the table next to me. Then I also picked up Static Fish. This is from 2023, is it? Yeah, fall 23. This is from the Pratt Comic Book Club. So, everybody, all the students there get together and put this out. And it's been going on for, I think this is the 40th year they've been doing this. So I picked this up. I'll get the new one. I meant to pick this up like last year. I think it came out, but I somehow never got it. Oh, I think they were selling this at last year's Mocha Fest, but they were running out of copies, so I didn't get one then. And then I got this. Who does this? Jesse Marsh, not the Tarzan artist. He's a student at the Joe Kubert School. And I met him last year at Mocha Fest because Michael Kreger, who I used to work with in the Marvel Bullpen, is now a long time. He's been a teacher at the Kubert School for a while. So Jesse Marsh is his student. So last year he gave me a copy of their mini, and this year we got another copy of his mini. Pretty cool. I read this one on the train. There's also a poster in it. Oh, Static Fish just fell to the floor. A poster in it. Hold on, I gotta... Still looks intact. I don't think anything got too smashed. Oh, little ding. I can feel a little ding right there. Of course, I don't know that little ding wasn't there before. Why don't I move these off of here so they don't... I've got everything sitting on my drafting chair, so it's not the most stable thing, I guess. There we go. Move those. Oh, and here's the... I haven't even looked through this. The Mocha Fest program. What's his name? Jaime Hernandez was there. I saw him briefly, but I didn't have a chance to stand in line and get something from him. But since I was tabling. Okay, that was the Mocha Fest stuff. Now let me show you the comics this week. We'll start out with one I already have. This is the undamaged version of Nexus Scourge. So there's a little damage here. Just production. Just because it must have been a month at least since this came out, and the 3 copies that my LCS got in were all damaged, so they reported them damaged. And it was like, but then like 2 weeks later, it must have been like 6 weeks since this came out. 2 weeks later, it still wasn't in, so I just got the damaged one. And he's like, well, if the undamaged one ever comes in, we'll give it to you. So the undamaged one actually came in 6 weeks later or something. He's like, there you go, have it. He's like, just destroy the other one, which, who cares? It's already reported as destroyed or something like that. Because I had to read it. But anyway. And here's the first issue I got, which is Who Are the Power Pals? Dwayne Murray, Ahmad Rafat, and Rob Jones. A first issue from Dark Horse. Well, this is a $5 first issue, and it doesn't have a good cover. Usually the Dark Horse ones, when it's a $5 issue, isn't self-covered with this floppy cover. That's a little disappointing. I don't remember what this is about. I saw it in Final Order Cutoff, and something about it interested me. So, I'll give it a read. Then let's see. The latest issue of Saga is out, issue 72. Of course, Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you at the beginning of this that our Friday night show is going to be over on Paolo's channel this week because StreamYard cut down the free hours you have to stream on StreamYard. So we'll be switching over to Paolo's channels because I can't stream on StreamYard this week. But, I'll leave a little message for you on Friday. But I think Paolo already has it set up, so you can go. I'll leave a link to Paolo's channel below here, so you can go over and click on it and see. But yeah, we'll be having the Cavern of Chaos on Paolo's channel this week. We'll probably have to be switching off week to week now, just because StreamYard. Then we've got Kieran Gillen, Casper Wingard, The Power Fantasy, issue 7. I've been enjoying this one. This is the one that's about superheroes trying not to destroy the world, because there's 6 or 7 like Omega level superheroes who, if they were to fight each other, hundreds of millions of people would die. So they're trying to figure out how not to fight each other. It's been very interesting. I've liked this one a lot. And the giant indicia on the back. In many, many languages. That one's been good. Null Hunter, which I just found out, is the 12 labors of Hercules, but it's only going 10 issues. Walsh, Vargas, and Carey. That's Michael Walsh writing, Gustavo Vargas artist, Becca Carey letters and design. And this one's been fun. What is this? Issue 6 of 10. About this guy going around doing labors. It's a sci-fi cyberpunk story. Sometimes he's in jacking into computer stuff. Sometimes he's in the real world. All sorts of fun stuff going on. I've been enjoying it. An Olympus saga. Then we've got a facsimile, issue 3, the Fantastic Four. So far, I have the first 3 issues as facsimiles. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, of course. Who inked these early ones? Ooh, I can't remember. Who? George Klein, maybe? But yeah, I've just been. They're doing the first 12 issues as facsimiles. I'm just having fun having these. I like these facsimiles because they turn it from like an object, a valuable collectible, into a comic again. So now it's a comic I can look through. I like that about the facsimiles. And I think this is the final issue of the oh, it's extra large. This is the final issue of the Deviant, issue number 9. I was never sure how long this was going to go. Oh, it's still just $4, but it's extra sized. Let's see if there's an end. Yeah, I think there is. I think there's an end to it. Give them what they want this holiday. So you see, who does this? James Tinian IV and Joshua Hickson with Hassan Otsmane Elhau. I've liked this one. It's about it's a Christmas noir story about a serial killer and a guy who gets caught up in being accused of being a serial killer, and maybe the serial killer who's been in jail all these years isn't even a serial killer. It's been very good. I've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing how it ends. Then here's one I picked up off the shelf. I was supposed to get Mouse Guard, whatever the latest series. I haven't read a lot of Mouse Guard. I think I read an issue or two. But the Mouse Guard is a new series coming out. I said, oh, let's order issue number 1. It didn't come in. So I picked up Out of Alcatraz from Oni Press. Who's this by? Christopher Cantwell and Tyler Crook. Nice sort of 1960s design on it. And I picked it up just... I must have looked at this... I probably looked at this and then decided on Mouse Guard. Because I remember looking at this and thinking, the art's pretty nice. Which is why I picked it up again today. I looked at it online in my final order cutoff email, I mean. But it was kind of between this and Mouse Guard, and I picked Mouse Guard. But since Mouse Guard wasn't in, I picked this. Don't remember what it's about? Plague House. I think I ordered Plague House. There's an ad on the back. I have a vague memory of ordering Plague House. Don't know if I did. But that was, what, a $6 comic? Yeah, it's a $6 comic, because that's for big. Feels like 40 pages. We'll see how it is. And here's something I ordered. It's I think this is European. From Alien Books, Black Star. This is a done-in-one European graphic album. Ricardo Barrio and Juan Jimenez. I think this is from the early 80s when I read about it. It's only this volume. I think this was like $13 for this graphic novel. They said some classic sci-fi European graphic album now in print. And I looked through it and looked it up. Was like, all right, I'll get that. This is my expensive comic of the week. Like I said, I think it was $13. Let me give you a let me give it a look and see. Yep, $13. But since it's the European graphic album size, you usually get a lot of story in here. It's because there's more panels per page on these bigger. But like I said, I can't remember what it was about. It looks cool. Might be the first time it's... Well, if it's not the first time it's printed over here in the US of A, it's the first time in a long time. So figured I'd pick that one up. All right. Let me show you a little of my work. What do we got here? We got Dreams of Things, number 271. With a woman appearing out of midair and a couple of faces looking at us. Spiral coming out of nowhere. This one's got a strange composition. It's like nothing's really in the center. Everything's on the edges. A little different. I like the way the colors in this one came out. We got the rainbow going from the top to the bottom. Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's how you remember your rainbow, Roy G. Biv. And here's something I just finished. I'll show you this one too, because I just finished it this afternoon. 3/19/25. This is one of my working on this weird. This is all colored. That one over there is India ink and marker. This one is all colored ink. Even this like what looks like black is really a dark violet. And there's my psychedelic dreamer one. I started working up this style, I don't know, was it in the summer? It was months ago, whatever it was. And I happened to see this, I had this one like set up, but unfinished. I had just a few lines down on it. I was like, you know what, why don't I work on that today? So I worked on this today. And this style is all about chaos and starts chaotic and try to put some order in the chaos. It's a little different than my marker style, because it's like I'm not filling in spaces. I'm using lines for everything. But I like the way that came out. Strange face markings. I like the way it came out. Came out okay. Like I said, I haven't worked in that style in a little while. I'm not sure when the last one of those I did was. All right, but there you go. And remember, Friday night over on Paolo's channel we're going to be. So you got some comics, some art, and you guys have a good week out there.